finally gonna make a campus tour video featuring my friend here, Natasha. Hello! Okay, so I actually had no idea where we were gonna start, so I guess this is like one of the best places to start because this is top one. That's the entrance, by the way.
Another entrance on that side, and people usually use that door instead of this one.
So this is basically where you get all the student services, information, also where you're gonna have to get your student ID when you first enter the uni. So if you have any questions about uni, everything, yeah,
problems,
this is where you go.
This is the stuff that you
let's show them the street. Okay. We're at Swanston Street, so yeah, stop one. They have a cafe right on the side. That is the main entrance to the right. Everything is closed today, by the way, because it's Saturday.
And it's winter break.
We're going to GSA. Natasha spends a lot of time here.
I'll show you GSA. GSA stands for the Graduate Student
Association.
So it's just for the graduate students. I come here to study, to play the piano sometimes. You need a student ID to enter.
So this is one of the rooms that people usually use for a group meeting or just to study. This actually looks nice. I've never studied here.
It's really nice here. It's like a vintage old building. This is where all the events happen and all the important meetings.
I've been here, right? This is the piano. Natasha plays piano here sometimes. It's definitely one of the older buildings. Before we get more into the video, I want to remind you guys that Amber Student is currently having a special offer for you. Especially if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you're interested in studying abroad. This information can really help you because Amber Student is a platform that can help you find a student housing. Of course, finding a place to stay is one of the challenges that you have to overcome. You can make this process so much easier with Amber Student. So the exciting offers that Amber has for you this month are, the first one is they're offering a $50 cashback for all bookings made until mid-August, and the second one is for one lucky winner you will have an entire month of free rent. Now all you need to do is you go to my description box, there's a link for Amber Student, and you just click on that link. You do the typical steps of booking an accommodation from Amber Student, as I usually guide you through it on my videos. You just find the student housing of your choice by adding your personal preferences such as the location, maybe type of room, what kind of facilities you want. They have all the information on the website. You can also do a virtual tour so you get a better picture of what the room looks like without actually having to physically inspect the housings. And once you find one that you really like, you can just go ahead and book it through the same link and then claim your $50 cash back after you move in. The deadline to book is before August 15th and the winner will be announced by 25th of August. And that is it. Claim your $50 cash back, sit back and wait for an email from Amber Student. The campaign has been running since the 5th of July, so I suggest you book the student housing as soon as possible before the offer ends, because I promise you this is such a great deal. And also don't worry if you're about to study somewhere that is not in Melbourne or Australia, because Amber Student is available in so many different countries, and even in Australia it's not just in Melbourne but also in Sydney, Adelaide, Brisbane and many other cities. All the student housing that are available in Amber Student has been verified and they have tons of options for you. It's also been booked by many students, so you don't have to worry because it's completely safe and trusted. There are no extra charges or hidden fees within the platform and you can actually get a cashback. Also, don't forget to tell your friends about this offer.
This is the first building that we enter and she's already tired.
I'm sick, okay? Give me a break. Oh, so these are like the smaller meeting rooms.
The smaller meeting rooms. You can book this in the UMSU website.
I'm always too lazy to book meeting rooms. Oh, and they also have a huge screen over here. I can see how this is very convenient and like helpful.
Actually, a lot of Indonesian students come here a lot.
Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of their Instagram stories here.
This is another meeting room. There's someone in here.
from GSA, we're walking to probably one of the most crowded area of uni because the FBE, Faculty of Business and Economics building is over there. The law building is also over there. Also, yeah, Melbourne Business School, and there's like a huge lawn over there where they usually do events. There's been a construction work for the past year over here. They're building a metro station over there, so I think once they're done, it's gonna be super convenient if you live a bit further.
This is the graduate house. It's a student accommodation for
Graduate students, but it's a really old building though.
but it's open for public as well.
Oh really?
For short-term stays. I don't know, but check it out in their website again. Don't
Okay.
believe everything that I say.
But I know for sure that they serve like meals here.
It's a serviced apartment, so they serve breakfast and dinner. They clean your rooms.
Okay, this is the entrance for the graduate student. This is the lawn area that I mentioned. Even for orientation, the FBE has their orientation over there. The student union usually does like weekly brunch over there too. So right next to the graduate house, this is the building for Melbourne Business School. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, they're kind of like under the same company, but they're also kind of separate from UniMelb, right?
The Melbourne Business School?
Yeah, because they don't even work in like semesters, they do terms, and you have to have like years of experience to be able to apply here.
Yeah, for the MBA program.
But I feel like they're kind of separate in a way, you know what I mean?
It is a separate management.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
also
really sure.
we're so bad at explaining this.
I mean, their buildings are even, they have two different buildings for the FBE and the
Yeah.
MBS. I would say they're more exclusive.
Yeah, in a way. And this is the alley, just for your information. If you want to look for the Islamic prayer room, it's right here. You just need your student. Yeah. Over here we have the law building. And that one is the FBE building, which is where Natasha and I had our classes. A better look of the lawn. Arrived at the FBE building, which is the spot. I had some classes in this building, Natasha as well. They have classes and study rooms, library. Oh, and by the way, there's like a bus stop and tram stop near this area. And they also have a cafe which is called Seven Seats, which is quite popular down the alley. So this is like
It's right there.
the most strategic
It's down there.
area. Okay, let's come inside. We're gonna show you guys the study area. I forgot to mention that they also have a cafe down there, which is pretty nice. I like it.
Not for me, actually.
Oh really? I kind of like it.
I don't like their coffee, but other than that,
Yeah, they have a lot of options. Snacks, foods. So this is one of the classrooms. I've never had a class in this one though. Like I usually have the ones with tables, so more comfortable because this one like has this type of table which I don't really like. It's so small.
it's really small. And like when you want to close the table, like when you want to stand up, kind of have to.
Us giving a review of the tables. Actually looks nice. Like imagine you're in this class and you have that view. I think it's just a bit refreshing. Oh, they also have this kind of like bigger classroom. It goes all the way here. So this is the study area that I mentioned. It's usually so crowded though, like it's usually so hard to get a space over here. Oh, they have like more private study areas for groups with the screens.
It's a bit weird seeing this place, this empty.
I know.
Usually it's so crowded.
It goes all the way over there, and they also have a vending machine and a small pantry, kinda. They have this cubicles. So we're currently at the side entrance for the FE building. You can enter from this side, and for this one, this is the library, which is connected to the building.
Another access. It's so empty.
I don't like working my assignments here because the vibe is depressing.
Out of all the libraries, this one is the most depressing.
I know. Let's check out the higher level. They also have like small meeting rooms that you can book if you want to do group meetings. They have a printer over there. We're about to go walk to the like older building areas, the pretty ones. We're probably not gonna say what these are because none of us are sure. To be fair, this is a huge campus, so don't blame us if we're not like well informed or anything. This is another building with classes. I had one class here last semester. I think this belongs to medical or something.
The medical.
But they have a public teaching space. They also have a cafe over there. We've actually walked in circle because we started from that side. Like that is stop one. The famous welcome sign. The iconic spot where there's always people taking photos. Oh, this used to be the merch store, but they moved it inside, which is bigger. To the right, that is where you enter if you want to go to the merch store, which is closed today. But I think I have a video where I show the entire merch store. That is also the iconic clock tower. People usually have picnics here in between classes. That over there is the old quad. There's always people taking photos in this area too. And usually after graduation in the old quad building, that's where people usually take photos with their graduation gowns and caps. This is one of those moments when we were like reminded that we have a pretty campus.
We don't come here often
because our classes are like, yeah, they're in the newer buildings. This is where I take photos for the autumn vlog. When I first arrived here, this area was the first thing that I looked for because I think this was somewhere on the internet. People call this as the Hogwarts of Australia or Melbourne, which it kind of looks like Hogwarts a bit. As far as I know, they don't even use every rooms in this older buildings anymore, only some of them. And I think, isn't it the arts faculty students who use the
old arts?
Yes.
I'm not very sure.
This is like the most authentic student knowledge you could possibly get because I believe that most students here, they know as much as we do, which is not a lot, about our own campus.
Because it's too big.
So this is the Bailey Library, which is one of the most popular libraries here. I actually like this library much better. I'm gonna show you why. They have like a better space, like higher ceiling, less pressure and depression-inducing vibe. That is such a bad description. Like the previous library, they also have small group meeting rooms that you can book. Because it's close to the window. It's so quiet right now. And like I said, higher ceiling. I want to show you guys something. Look at this. This is so I think it's just cute. It's a bit claustrophobia triggering for me though. It's a really small space. They have more upstairs and downstairs. This is actually a really big library. They have more over here. You probably guessed it, but once again, during the semester, it's usually very crowded. It's usually full. This is the Arts West building for the Faculty of Arts students. And fun fact, every semester the Indonesian community welcoming night. They always do it in one of the rooms in this building. There's a gym over there, which is the most intimidating gym I've ever seen because it's always so busy. Okay, we're gonna walk over there. Well, this is new. Whatever this is.
This is called the Nona Lee Sports Center.
So yeah, basically this is like the sports area of the campus because Nona Lee is the sports center building. There was gym and the swimming pool. This is the field. There's a small soccer field, jogging track, tennis court. Oh, they have the bigger football field too.
I think it's an Australian football.
Yeah, it's a bit far to walk there. So yeah, trust us. The little tower over there is Ormond College, where I have my classes and where I usually eat.
We're entering the Nona Lee building. This is the sports center. They have a squash.
Going back through a different area, different path, so we can give you more.
Of what's in the milk.
They are getting ready for the orientation because it starts on Monday, which is in 2 days.
2 days? Next week?
2 days.
Wait, what?
Just for, I don't know, FYI. If we walk that way and then go right just a little bit, we're back at stop 1. So we've been going in circle through different paths. This is an overwhelmingly huge campus. This is the building for design students too, right?
Design and architecture.
Oh, right, architecture. Because look at the architecture of this building. There's a cafe over there called St. Ali. They have many branches around Melbourne. And this is the Arts and Cultural Building. Okay, Natasha is gonna guide us inside this building. Oh, I've been here once when I wanted to study, when I wanted to find like a new spot for studying, because this kind of looks like Scape, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah.
Because it's so colorful. Also, this is one of the things that I like about our campus is that they have different designs for the buildings, so it's kind of refreshing. If you're the type who gets tired of the same,
if you get bored easily, you can just
like
move to another building and find a whole new vibe.
So that is actually stop 1, and the student union usually have events here like free food and stuff. Even the orientation, if you watch my orientation week video, they have the photo booth down there, and that is the building where they have the Red Bull stuff. She's taking photos because she just realized we have pretty spaces in our campus.
I just realized that we have beautiful spaces.
We're gonna go to the student pavilion next. You don't have to enter from this level, you can go from the ground floor, but since we're already here.
To the Rowden Library as well.
Oh, this is the Rowden White Library. It's not open. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna show you that there are actually quite a couple of restaurants down there. I just want to say at this point, I'm so sorry if this is probably the most chaotic tour video you've ever watched. We have no idea what we're doing. This is one of the first cafes. I've rolled the Vietnamese restaurant. They have more over there. Actually, some of the restaurants that you see here are the ones that you can find all over Melbourne. Oh yeah, they also have this vending machine and microwave and some things if you want to bring your own food. Oh, they have more seating areas, which is always full. I never get a spot. So this is the Arts and Cultural Building. We were just there. I was up there when I filmed this area. This is the front entrance though. We entered from the back entrance. So this one is called ERC, which is yet another library. We're actually allowed to eat here. They have sombrero over there. That's GSA. This is the third floor.
This is the graduate space. Only the graduate students can study in here.
Also have like a small pantry. Graduate lounge. This is kind of nice. This is probably the last building that we're gonna enter, which is the UMSU building. UMSU stands for University of Melbourne Student Union, right? No. I'm pretty sure.
Building 168.
Oh, this is Papa Rich, a Malaysian restaurant. Okay, we're not sure what building this is. Let's just say it's building 168. And there's Gongcha over there. Okay, so we're kind of right about saying this is UMSU building. I think it's not exactly UMSU building, but usually UMSU's like events or meetings are held here, you know what I mean? All their flyers and posters. It's like the playground for university students. Okay, that is the end of our campus tour. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.